Justin Chill, 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 Justin Chill.
Hello everyone and welcome to another Justin TV exclusive. I'm sitting here with Hazara Kawah, Miss Senior at the University of Maryland Eastern Shore.
Hi Justin.
Hi Hazara.
How are you?
Hazara has been a long-time friend of mine. We've been friends since my freshman year, which was fall of 2006. And we've grown to really like each other, and we just befriended each other, and I'm grateful that you're here on my show today.
I'm grateful too. Thanks for having me.
So Hazara, can you introduce yourself to everybody? So, what's your major?
Well, as he said, my name is Hazara. I am a senior at the University of Maryland Eastern Shore. My major is special education.
Special education. So, when will you be graduating?
Hopefully December 2009. It's a question mark.
And so, why are you interested in special education, and what drew you to that major?
Well, I used to babysit when I was 13, a little boy that was autistic, and seeing him working with his social worker coming into the house, it just really made me interested in especially autistic kids. But I've always wanted to be a teacher. I just didn't know exactly what until, I guess you could say, I found my calling back in middle school.
So you were inspired by babysitting?
Yes, I was inspired by babysitting.
So what inspires you as a person? Because I know you sing, you dance, you were in show choir in high school, and we would sit at work singing the Little Mermaid soundtrack, and
what are you going to do?
But so, what inspires you as a person, like your style of dress, and things like that?
Really, I don't know, just everything inspires me. The people that I hang around, my family, my friends, music, because music plays an important role in my life. Like, without music, I don't think I'd be survived. Like, I love singing. I love listening to music. Like, I listen to music when I study. I'll sing just being, when I'm at work, I just be sitting at the desk at the computer, singing my life away. Like, I used to break out, my mom used to get mad. I used to be in the stores, break out in, like, show choir dances and sing. And she'd be like, "Oh, stop embarrassing me." I'm like, I can't help it. I sing for everything.
So can you sing for us on my show today?
Of course you would ask that. What would you want to hear?
I don't care. Just sing something. I don't care what it is. Just sing.
Oh, put me on the spot.
Okay, well, we'll get back to it.
Okay, I'll sing at the end. I'll sing at the end.
Okay. So, how has your experience been at the University of Maryland Eastern Shore, and how would you rate it on a scale from 1 to 10?
On a scale of 1 to 10, I would say it's been like a 9.
A 9? And why would you say 9?
Because before I came to UMES, I was used to one way of life. Like, I went to predominantly white schools throughout. So coming to UMES, you could say it was a culture shock, being around so many African Americans and really getting to know who I am as a person and embracing my black side or my African side. So I've been able to grow as a person. Yeah, I've done some things where, you don't regret, but you kind of wish you did a little differently. But overall, it's been a 9, being involved with SGA, Residence Life, Drama Society. I was a Hawk mentor, volunteering, just helping out. Like, I had a lot of fun.
So you're very active on the campus. So you mentioned you were in Residence Life and SGA. So can you just tell everyone what do you do, or what were some of the activities you were actively in?
Well, my sophomore through first semester senior, I was part of Res Life. My sophomore year I was an RA at Hartford Hall, and it was really fun, like working with freshman girls, though sometimes it would be annoying because they had a million more questions. But it was really nice working there. I did a couple programs. I did daiquiris and secrets, like people wrote questions that they had in paper bags, and then we had daiquiris and they would pick out the questions. I picked them out. Pretty much it was a co-ed thing, so people would answer questions, the guys answer questions, girls answer questions. Of course, they did something called Name That Tune, where they had to, I'll play a song that's named who's in it. And I was an SD, student director, for everyone who's
in the student department.
In the student department, so I worked with Justin alongside
my favorite co-worker.
And it was a lot of fun. Like, I had a lot of responsibilities with, room inspections and meeting new people. It was a great way of networking. Then with SGA this year, my senior year, I was Miss.senior. I worked very closely with Mr. and Miss UMES and the other kings and queens of the classes. Was able to go to Atlanta, go to different conferences and do a lot of different activities and meet other people from other schools. It was a lot of fun. and getting some free clothing too helped.
So what is your biggest regret being, it could be an experience in college, anything. Like, what is your biggest regret?
I don't really regret anything because in life we live and we learn, we make mistakes and we learn from them. So I wouldn't really say I had any regrets. Just, I just know what to do for next time, pretty much.
So tell me about some of the things you've done as far as community-wise. Because I know you volunteer.
Working with Res Life, we would do the clean up Princess Anne Day. We volunteered at Seton Center when they opened it up, played with little kids. And being a special ed major, we do a lot of observation field work within the school. So I've worked with kids in Princess Anne Elementary, Greenwood Elementary, Washington High School, Parkside High School, and Snow Hill High School. Those are all local schools around here. So working with those kids, and then I was also a Hawk mentor for freshmen or new students. So I was able to volunteer and give out, time I did Relay for Life my freshman year, where we stayed out all night in Salisbury, dancing, singing, walking around the track, and just acting silly with Drama Society. So it was a lot of fun.
So speaking of new students, you mentioned new students. What is one thing that you can, or some advice that you can offer new students who are coming or looking to come to UMES? What is one thing that you can offer them, or just any words of wisdom for them?
To the new students, I would tell them, come here with a goal. Know why you're here. You can have fun. People say UMES is a party school or it's this, that school. But know why you're here. Know your purpose, that you're here to get an education first. And on top of that, know how to handle yourself among your friends or in the public, because you never know who's watching you. You never know who might have been watching you from your freshman year up until your senior year and has seen you grown into this young man or young woman that might give you a job offer, or what connections you might have made with that person. Just know how to handle yourself. Just because you're away from your parents does not mean you can wild out. Yeah, you might, your first semester here, you might want to try new things that you've never done before at home. But just know that what you do, someone's watching you, and that you must be careful in everything that you do. But overall, have fun and just make sure you get your academics. Always please get your academics first and foremost. Try to maintain at least a 3.0. Yeah, you get your 2.5, 2.0, but 3.0 is so much better. Looks better on a resume.
Okay, well, do you have any other comments or words of wisdom for anyone?
Oh yeah, also get involved. Getting involved looks really good on a resume too. If you want to be an RA, go ahead. If you can handle the responsibility, if you want to be part of SGA, Student Activities Board, or any organization for your major, like social work, sociology has their honor program, English, they have their honor society, criminal justice, special education, anyone, just try and get involved too. Be able to balance things out. It's just like high school. Be able to balance academics, extracurricular, and partying. Know how to balance that out because it shows who you are as a person.
Well, thank you for coming on my show.
Thank you.
Oh.
Okay, I'm going to sing a little something because Justin wanted me to sing a little Tina Turner. Left a good job in the city, working for the man every night and day. And I never lost 1 minute of sleep, and I was worried about the way that things might have been. Big wheels keep on turning.